Welcome back to my channel. This is the fourth and the last video of the series, how immune complexes form and other three mechanisms in the destruction of kidney in IgA nephropathy. I was planning to do only 3 videos in this series, but since I was running out of time, this is the last one, showing evidences of improvement of kidney functions of the experiment. This is a calmodulin molecule. On the left side is a calmodulin molecule with no calcium attached, while on the right side is a calmodulin molecule with calcium attached. Now, I did stress in my previous videos that the very first step in all the normal physiological process as well as the pathological process is initiated by the attachment or the coupling of calcium ions to calmodulins. There are several calmodulins, calmodulin 1, calmodulin 2, but in my video I only emphasize calmodulin 4 because calmodulin 4 will bind with calcium strongly when calcium is increased in the cytosolic or inside the cell. The calcium calmodulin is present in most of the cells of the body, but they're just waiting for calcium to increase their level. This is the calcium, the blue portion is the calcium, while the red asterisk is the site where the protein dock or bind. When protein is bind, phosphorylation starts, and that is the start of cascading effects of several pathways. Very first step, this process is very important in managing of all the symptoms in the later part of the cascading effect. So by decreasing the amount of calcium, since calcium calmodulin will bind when calcium is saturated, by decreasing the amount, you will reduce your symptoms. By decreasing the binding power of calcium calmodulin, you will reduce your symptoms. By making your body more alkaline at a pH 7, calcium calmodulin will not bind strongly on other proteins here in this site, because protein will only bind here at a pH 5. And that's the importance of alkalinization. So let us continue the evidences of the improvement of kidney diseases. Now, the subject of my experiment right now, it's been 8 months since she was diagnosed with IgA nephropathy. She was taking these supplements, mainly turmeric and hesperidin and other vitamins and minerals. And if you want the list, click this link below. These are the minerals and vitamins she's taking, and also the food that she eats. So here are the evidences. On May 24, we did the lab work, urine creatinine here. The urine creatinine is 158, while the total protein in the urine is greater than linearity limit. It cannot be detected by the machine. It's too high. And the result is greater than 1,250. On June 4, 2019, we tested it again. Creatinine is 213. The urinary protein, this one here, is blank. Still, the machine cannot detect the urine protein. It is still greater than 1,250. But on June 1, she started taking turmeric, hesperidin, and other minerals. Just click link below, you will know what she's taking. So on the 12th day, if you look at the creatinine was reduced to half, 111, and the creatinine is now detectable to the linearity limit. It is now less than 1,250, which is 894 milligrams per DL. It is still very high on the 12th day. But on the 16th day, June 17, 2019, The creatinine also reduced to 76. Urine protein is reducing from 890 something to 379. It's reducing to 379, and on September 20, creatinine reduced again to 53. The urinary protein is now reducing to 258 milligrams per DL. That is September 20. On October 8, the urinary protein, creatinine almost stays the same, but the urinary protein is now 246. So from June, July, August, September, October, in a matter of 5 months, we were able to reduce the proteinuria from greater than 1,250 to 246. That is a remarkable reduction. This makes me believe that what we are taking, the turmeric, which we intend to block the calcium calmodulin, the hesperidin, we tend also to block calcium calmodulin. The turmeric also we tend to block the effect of interleukin 6, the magnesium ions, to calm the effect of all this inflammatory enzyme. We now think to believe that the podocytes, the nephrin protein in the podocytes, which is responsible for filtering this protein molecule, albumin, is now beginning to revitalize. So we will continue to do what we are doing now. And here's the result of albumin. Now, when the time she was in the hospital, the albumin was running around 2.0, 1.9, 2.0, something like that. This is the effect of interleukin 6. Interleukin 6 will inhibit your liver to produce albumin, and that is why the albumin is low, because of these pro-inflammatory enzymes, pro-inflammatory cytokines, interleukin 6 inhibiting your liver to produce albumin. Notice that we started on June 1 here. At this point, we started taking turmeric and hesperidin and other natural stuff. And the albumin starts to rise here into a normal level, which means that we are successfully blocking or decreasing the calcium ions inside the cell, thus reducing the interleukin 6, increasing our albumin. Now, there are other biological effects of interleukin 6 that will cause you a lot of problems and symptoms, but I will discuss that in my another video. So if you want to know more about interleukin 6, please click subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will learn. This is the picture of left foot showing no more swelling, no edema, and her blood pressure was dramatically dropped from 190 to 110 to now 130s. Sometimes 140, but bring back to 130s. Sometimes we get 120. So the blood pressure, which is also one of the mechanisms to destroy your kidney, dramatically dropped by doing nothing prescribed by the doctor but natural stuff. By the natural stuff, by targeting the very root cause of the disease, the calcium increase in the cytosol and the binding of calmodulin, blocking those, inhibiting those binding, can decrease your blood pressure. In a matter of, we've noticed it in a matter of 4 weeks, I believe, 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, and then now it's dropping. And now we regulate the blood pressure. So this is the right foot showing nothing, no more edema, and she has more energy. Because why? Turmeric can produce more energy. It can stimulate the NRF2 pathway to produce more glutathione to fight the free radicals, and reactive oxygen species, reducing the inflammation. Here's the 2 feet right now, showing normal. So my next video will be how to improve your iron deficiency anemia in chronic kidney disease and rheumatoid arthritis. I know a lot of you having rheumatoid arthritis or chronic kidney disease or chronic disease, any chronic inflammation are suffering for anemia, and no matter how you take iron pills, you will not respond. You become resistant to iron, and I will tell you why. So, thank you for watching. Once again, don't forget to click subscribe and click the notification bell so you will be notified my next video. Thank you. And my name is Glenn Vale.